And now they're playing each other anyway.
Yes, because wild card.
And Cleveland won the division.
Yes.
Tarek Skubal versus Garrett Williams.
Hopefully, Skubal won't hit anybody else in the face.
That was scary.
It was. That was one of the nastiest things I've seen this year. I mean, he's Columbia.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
scary.
Well, when the pitch is thrown and then he throws his glove on the ground and turns around and covers his face.
All right, so how am I going to do this parlay? I want to bet.
Parlay.
There's 4 games tomorrow. Is that what it is?
Could be.
Dodgers, Yankees, Cubs. I'm going to go Tigers -1.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mix that in with the Cubs at -1.5.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Gail.
The Yankees and the Red Sox in the first round. Max Fried is going to, I believe, beat the Red Sox because...
Who are they pitching? Crochet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Fried when Ben Rice is catching because then it says fried rice.
Indeed.
And then the Dodgers.
And Rice can play anywhere in the field.
Okay, so... All right. How do I do this? Those are all... I don't want to do straights. I wanted to do parlays.
Parlay.
Yeah, I didn't want to do straights on that. I got to get used to how this app is set.
Yes.
All right. Clear all selections. Did that take out the one I had? No. Okay. Well, all right. I will mess with that later.
All right. Then I will get our... and we have... Peoples.
Mm-hmm. I was going to wear a Giants jersey tonight in honor of their unexpected win yesterday.
All I needed was a Marion Hampton to score against him, and he did. So
yeah, it's funny. You sent me that, and then 10 seconds later, I was like, boom.
Yep.
Because I was listening to it on the radio, and I said, oh.
It's all about that boom.
He went 54 yards on us. That's a boom.
It is a boom.
Yeah, Jackson Dart didn't kill the world, but he won the football game, and that's really all you can ask for.
And he cost me $250 because he didn't throw the ball.
They didn't have him throw the ball very much. And
no, I know that's what I'm saying.
Who's he going to throw to once Neighbors hurt himself?
Robinson.
Yeah. Well, he tried to throw it to Robinson in the fourth quarter, and Robinson didn't come down with it.
Yeah. All right. We got to get going. We're late.
I'm going
to hit this here.
John is sad because of his Vikings.
Yeah, I am too because they also cost me money. $250 though, it's okay.
$250
because I made up for it.
You know what? That's what I'm going to start betting. I'm going to start betting the Loch Ness Monster bet on everything. I'm going to bet about $350.
Indeed.
I'm going to have the Loch Ness Monster bet. I'm going to do it every day. I'll have a Loch Ness Monster bet
every day. All right.
And maybe I'll do the $1 on Kyle Juszczyk every week.
Look, it paid off last week. Almost paid off this week. I will do it every week.
I'll pick some.
I used to do Juszczyk and Foster Moreau for the Aints, but he hasn't been playing. All right. Are you ready?
Foster Moreau. You sooner bet money on Foster Brooks.
But when it pays, I get to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
My dollar victory. All right. I'm going to give you a 5 in 3. Who's your mama?
This week on the Mr. Throwback Thursday podcast, we bring you VA standing up for its history. Nas ethers J again. Cube is on fire. Swizz is still wrapped up in a Malaysian mess. New music from our favorite hot topic. And a new artist of the month who will help you understand things that you can't see. What else? Let's listen.
It's not just any day. It's Mr. Throwback Thursday.
All you kids want to get on and shit.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
How can I be damned? At the count of 3, I want y'all to
tell me the name of my DJ. 1, 2, 3.
The poppers pop and the breakers break. Like the fellas say oh and the girls say hey. Give it up for the DJ, Mr. Throwback Thursday.
And now, here's your hosts, Bill Winters and Mr. Throwback Thursday himself, Jamie Robinson.
Once again, it is time for Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 609, coming at you live and direct from your two favorite idiots, Bill up in New York, Jamie down in Virginia. How are you, my friend? How you doing?
I'm well. I want everybody who is here live and everyone who listens in the recorded version to know how much I love this show and all of you, because my Jets are on television right now as we record, and I am not watching them. I am here with you.
Which is saying something. They don't play on Monday Night Football very much.
No, and why should they?
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's the garbage bowl. It's them against the Dolphins.
Yeah, my thing is, I mean, as a Giants fan, I get a lot of that.
Well, yeah, but see, as a Giants fan who lives in New York, you get to watch them anytime you want.
Theoretically, yes.
As a Jets fan that lives in Virginia,
you have to rely on nefarious means to get your team.
I pay legitimate money
do you really?
To YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So that I can watch every game, which is how I was watching the
Sunday ticket's part of that now, isn't it?
Well, that's what I pay for is the Sunday ticket. Yeah.
Okay.
Sunday ticket and Red Zone.
And that's all through YouTube now.
Yes.
Okay. I thought Red Zone was going to ESPN.
It was, but it's still there.
Okay. Maybe next year that is, or later on, because I know they said that it was going to have commercials and everything, and people were losing their collective minds over that.
Yeah, they were talking about commercials during Red Zone. Like, whatever. Gail says record it and don't peek until the show's over. I cannot do that. I cannot do that with any sporting event ever. I have to watch it as it happens, or I don't watch it. I cannot, like the league, I cannot respect the pause. I have to know what's happening, especially as someone who likes to bet on things.
Yes.
So I need to know how my bets are going.
Yes.
Which will then tell me how the game's going.
Yes. And determines your mood, I'm sure.
It does. So
other things. So
you don't want me sitting here going, what happened? What's going on? No, you don't want that. Nope. You want me here and focused, and that's why I'm here doing that.
And here and focused would be on Mr. Throwback Thursday, and we have our standard menu of stuff this week.
Yes.
Anything else exciting happened last week since we last spoke?
Aside from all the bets I've been winning and money I've been raking in,
you've been doing okay.
I'm
very Columbia this week.
I have been quite Columbia this week. You know, and there was some Tiger and Bunny too. Because I had some bets that went boom.
Boom, yes. We trust me, you and I. If people saw the text exchange between you and I, they'd be like, "What the fuck are these two talking about all the time?" Everything's a boom.
It is.
And then you had a little one, and I was like, "Poop,"
yep.
like that. Pop.
No, Brian, this is not live. This is Memorex.
So, what else is new and exciting? Health update on the wife. She went to the doctor today. They have located an area of possibility of where she may be leaking fluid.
She's not like an old engine. That's not what we're saying. She's not leaking that kind of fluid.
No. For those who don't know, and I haven't really shared a whole lot, my wife has been battling some health issues, some pretty serious health issues. And now the next step for us is I had to send a whole bunch of stuff to New York Presbyterian Hospital, Weill Cornell down in Manhattan.
Oh, in the city, yeah.
And
downstate, if you will.
Yes, downstate, if you will. And
what up, John? Sorry, go ahead.
John. And then after they get all that, then I got to get her scheduled to go down there for a lot more imaging and everything, and CT myelogram, and
she just wants to have her picture taken.
Yeah. No, she doesn't.
Yes, I know.
After this, they will do what they call an epidural blind blood patch, where they take blood.
They should not be doing anything blind, messing with the spine.
Well, blind only because they're going to inject the stuff in there, and hopefully it works. They're going to take blood out of her wrist and see if it adheres to where the possibility of the leak is,
and patches the hole.
Yeah, for those
for the rest of us out who are not medical professionals, it can go in there and patch the hole.
Yes, yeah, it's basically like anatomical fix-a-flat.
Yeah, on a much lesser scale, what I had, where they put the hyaluronic injections under my kneecap to try to fill the open hole in the cartilage.
Right.
Mine was much smaller procedure. I'm not comparing. I'm just comparing the process of what it is.
I think once it happens, it'll be kind of a small procedure. She's just, she's fighting it. She really is.
Well, of course.
She's a tough woman. She's 10 times tougher than me.
She's 10 times tougher woman than you, yes.
And she's 10 times tougher person than me.
Yes, I know.
And I just...
Although you are a very assertive woman.
It's been said. Yes. The rumor is true on that. So if you're the kind of person who, and I appreciate it, John, thank you very much, who likes to give warm thoughts and things like that.
Sending warm fuzzies.
I appreciate all of that from everybody. Again, I don't want to go into too much detail about it because it's not my story to tell.
And you don't want to come in there beating your ass.
Just know that my wife is basically, the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. And I have to make sure that stays healthy and happy, and because she still allows me to do this every week. So,
because you don't want me being the best thing that happened to you by default. That's not what we want.
I mean, in certain aspects you are, in certain aspects she is.
Many aspects I am not.
In certain aspects my dog is,
Yes.
It really depends. So,
you do not want me being top of the list for any reason, though.
It depends on if I hit on a couple of these bets. So.
Yes, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Indeed.
Episode 609 has hip-hop headlines this week.
It does. I wrote them.
We have Woo News, as we always do about that time.
And it has nothing to do with any kind of soup.
Oh, God. Was that not the funniest Woo News in the history of that segment last week?
That was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that one.
I went back and listened to that. And I was and you saw the way I put it in the...
in your write-up, yes.
In my write-up. I was like, yes. More about... You're in.
You're in, yes.
Let's see. After Woo News, we've got the one and done. We've got the record of the week. We'll tell you who the new artist of the month is.
Which I'm going to guess you didn't know.
I did not know.
I didn't. Okay, good. I would have been like other level surprised had you known that. Not because you don't know hip hop, obviously, but
I probably should with my eyesight being what it is.
Yeah, this one for the general listening public, this one's a deep dive, but a quality artist with a lot of work.
Yes. And you'll find out who that is when we get to the record of the week, because the record of the week is from the artist of the month, as it usually is for the first week of the month. Rare exceptions we don't do it, but for the most part we do. And old to the new from three of the greatest, two friends of the show, and one that I am trying so hard to do everything we can to get him on, and he just hasn't responded.
And it comes off of the upcoming album.
Yes, which we're going to talk about as well. Because an album that we've mentioned in the past, but
that was mentioned on our show.
Yes,
by the producer.
The producer, indeed.
Is it Curtis Mantronic?
It's funny. You say that. I listened to a Mantronic song the other day,
and
it was not off of the album.
Really?
It was off the second album.
Nice.
And as soon as somebody, I forget who the hell it was, or maybe I just found it on Apple Music. I've got a playlist that's called, and if you're on Apple Music, you can look this up too. The playlist is called I Miss Real Hip Hop or something like that. And let me look at my library now.
There's also a playlist on there.
I Miss Golden Age Hip Hop is what it's
Gotcha.
called. And
Yeah.
it's a good playlist. 97 songs, 7 hours and 13 minutes long.
But does it have Long Dick Chinese on it?
It does not. It does not.
Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller reported ours over to Apple.
Yes,
So
I have that. Did he put Long Dick Chinese on it yet?
He did not. I don't think he's performed the updates.
Because I have not been able. I don't have editing on that. But if I did, I would have added a couple of things.
I can add you if I have your Spotify login.
Oh, I mean to the Apple.
Okay. Because he created
it. But,
gotcha.
Yes. No. There's no Long Dick Chinese on there.
So yes, anybody who has not listened to the Mr. Throwback Thursday presents Yacht Rap playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, on Spotify, there are updates.
You have no idea what you're missing. You should go and listen to that. It was
It's
also
carefully curated.
It was also a very, very fun episode that we had that night.
It was.
Alf came on and helped us with that.
And our first playlist of the week, wasn't it?
I believe it was, yes. Okay. But that being said.
Yes, we're dragging ass.
I always drag ass.
You do. And just like John said, he may fall asleep during the show. I was about to say, Bill does that all the time, but we're going to try to keep him moving tonight.
Episode 609 coming right at you with some hip hop headlines. Would you please hit me with a little of that Triple H?
Yay.
This is Hip Hop Headlines brought to you by Mr. Throwback Thursday.
We'll get on it. It's your tide.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Everybody says
it is.
My turn. My turn is going to start with VA Stand Up.
Hell yes.
And
I was unaware of this until writing the show.
And that's saying something because you live there.
I do. I mean, it's an hour and a half away from me, but still, it's
a new movement in Richmond, Virginia, aiming to highlight Virginia's true influence on hip hop. And this comes to us from Axios Richmond.
Yes.
Linwood Johnson, who co-founded the Virginia Hip Hop Foundation, to challenge the
Not
idea.
Linwood Burke.
No. He was on oh no, I was thinking of Linwood Boomer. He was on Battlestar Galactica. Because yes, Linwood Boomer.
Gotcha.
Which doesn't sound like it should be a real name, but it
should not.
absolutely is a real name. And not Lyndon Johnson. That was my old principal at North Park Elementary.
Okay, play it.
Actually, no, that was Quentin Johnson.
See,
Lyndon
you're all
Johnson
over the place.
President.
Yes. Quentin Johnson
and do you know
plays
why?
for the Chargers.
And do you know why? I forgot to take my Magic Mind this morning.
Ah.
I am all over the place.
See, it's a real thing.
It works. Linwood Johnson, who's co-founder of the Virginia Hip Hop Foundation, challenging the idea Virginia is not a hip hop hub. And if you ask Jamie, if he's there, it's a hip hop hub.
Damn straight.
The foundation is partnering with a Richmond museum to stage statewide hip hop exhibitions leading up to a major 2030 showcase. That'd be 5 years, and that'll be here before you know it.
That's some hellified planning. What do you have in your 5-year plan? I'm gonna do this showcase in Richmond.
Earlier previews will begin this year, including Virginia's women in hip hop, Asian Virginia's role in hip hop culture, which I didn't realize there was a subsection of Asian Virginians.
I guess so. And you know, on the females, the Lady of Rage is straight out of Farmville, VA.
Yes, her and her Afro Puffs.
Yes.
The team includes rapper Chance Fisher, not Chance the rapper, although he is a Chance and he is a rapper. It's not.
He is.
Marketer Vaughn Moss and Ricky Parker, who is the founder of Virginia Union University's Hip Hop Studies program.
Funny, you mentioned Virginia Union.
I was going to ask, where is that?
That is I want to say it's Northern Virginia. It's got to be in Richmond. It's got to be in Richmond.
Because look it up.
Yeah, because I actually looked into going to Virginia Union out of high school.
Very cool.
I did not. I ended up joining the Navy and ended up in Virginia anyway, but
yes. And
but yeah, I want to say they're in
not
Richmond.
In the Union.
No, I was in the Union and I came to the Confederacy.
Not where I thought we were going on that.
Me either, but it's not very often you hear about Virginia Union.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Charles Oakley went to Virginia Union.
Yes, I remember the intro very much.
Yeah.
From Virginia Union.
Yeah. See?
Charles Oakley. Lyndon Johnson himself has worked with Pusha T and directed VU's program, VUU, Virginia Union University program before it closed. Virginia has shaped hip hop in a lot of different ways, if you think about it. I mean, we talk about Virginia artists all the time.
Yeah. And a lot of them from right here in the 757, but obviously not all of them. You know, a lot of the more widely recognizable outside of hip hop circles,
right?
People come from right around where I'm from.
3 producers from Hawaiian Sophie's Blueprint were from Virginia. A gentleman from Suffolk who goes by the name of Lex Luger, not to be confused with Larry Fole, who was the wrestler who became Lex Luger.
Yes.
Lex Luger has produced for Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, Juicy J, and Joey Badass.
Yeah. Nipsey asked about Mad Skills. He's from Richmond. So an hour and a half where they're talking about this exhibition.
Yes. Legends like Missy Elliott, talk about constantly being from your area, your neck of the woods. Timbaland, who we also mentioned quite a bit from your neck of the woods. And the Neptunes also hail from VA.
Yes.
His new album. Clips also from Virginia. New album expect to be Grammy nominated, but who gives a fuck about a goddamn Grammy?
Indeed. No, that new Clips album is badass. We have not yet played it on here just because it's on the list. I just haven't gotten to it, you know, but it is a badass album and it is grown folks hip hop.
Okay, so we will definitely have to get into that.
Yes.
Rising Richmond artists like Noah O and Lou Kiddo will also be spotlighted. Bottom line is this: Virginia has long been part of hip hop's DNA. This foundation wants to make sure that shit is known and that Virginia gets the proper recognition, such as the other cities down in the dirty South. And,
yes.
You know,
Andre told you the South got something to say, but
South do got something to say.
But yeah, I mean, people are looking around and say, okay, well, when they say the South, they go Atlanta. You know, that is what they're talking about. And then, Miami got some, and, Houston gets some recognition now, and even Memphis.
Memphis, New Orleans.
Yeah.
They
so
all get
it's
mentioned.
It's fair. Even me not being a local, it's fair for somebody who's got
you've lived there
this kind of lineup.
You're considered you've got enough roots in both places here and there to be local in both spots.
Yes, roots to branches. I got it all.
Okay, Ian Anderson.
But yeah, it's
one of my favorite Tall albums. By the way,
yes, I know.
Name drop that one.
But they've got enough skin in the game where they should be recognized as a hub. I mean, you're between New York and Atlanta, almost split.
I was going to say pretty much dead balls in the middle of the two.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure DC's got something to say, but we'll get there.
Next article, Tyson's settlement.
New
hip hop.
And I'm sure there's people going.
We talked about this? How long ago did we talk about this?
It was a while ago. Because
maybe 6 months or so.
It may have been. Let me see, because I had him on the cover of the artwork.
Yeah. Might have been a little longer. Was it right after the Jake Paul fight?
No. It was much later because
that was part of the article.
Right. That's what got him in trouble. No, it was August.
August of this year?
Yep, August 14th. Because it says Kid Dynamite in legal trouble. Yep.
Oh, okay. It seems like it was longer ago than that. I mean, we are in October now, but
yeah.
This year is just flying by. Hot New Hip Hop brings us this. Mike Tyson has settled a lawsuit with music producer Todd Fife over the use of the 1998 track Murdergram, which he used in a promo video for his November 2024 fight with the aforementioned Jake Paul.
Yes.
Fife, who co-wrote and produced the Hawaiian Sophie DMX Ja Rule song, claimed that Tyson used it without proper licensing. Man, we've been talking a lot about that licensing stuff.
Yeah. Most of that is offline that we've been talking about that. Yeah. But yes, that has been an ongoing conversation. I'm speaking to my not lawyer tomorrow about that.
Yeah, and they can eat a big bag of dicks, by the way.
Yeah, they can sue us. They can 100% sue us and we will lose. But I don't think it's worth
what they're going to spend.
Yeah, because they're in Las Vegas and I am not. But anyway.
The 33-second video that Mike Tyson used, posted on Instagram, showed Tyson training and mouthing the lyrics from the track.
Right.
The post was deleted before the lawsuit was filed. Fife argued that the use was commercial and not personal since it promoted a high-profile fight that earned Tyson millions.
Side note, we are not professional. Our post was personal.
Yes.
And we didn't make any money from it. So
no.
But it doesn't matter. Go on.
Settlement terms were not disclosed, but the case was resolved just 6 weeks after being filed. Tyson had even used Murdergram as his walkout song for the Paul fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's probably not going to happen again.
Yeah, no, that's...
Especially in his next bout. He is going after Floyd Mayweather next year.
What year is this?
That nobody fucking asked for.
No. I don't know what year he thinks it is.
My question is this.
Shoot.
It's very easy to say any use we have because we don't make money off of this show is not commercial.
Right.
Tyson didn't earn money. Do you think this post was monetized on Instagram? Do they do that like YouTube and TikTok and that kind of stuff?
No, but upon reading more information than we had the last time, Tyson did use this as part of an advertisement for a fight that he did end up getting paid handsomely for.
Okay, so yeah, if it was used in promotion of a paid event, I can see where fight has
yeah, because when we originally ran the article, it was assumed, because it was not explained, it was assumed that since it was on Instagram, that it was just music that was laid over top, as we've done with many a video.
Yeah, because they give you the option to do
it. Yes. But come to find out, he's mouthing the words while it's going on. That means the music is playing in the video while he is recording the video. So now...
then it becomes performance.
Right. So, and then putting the banner saying, yo, the fight's coming, blah, blah, blah. And then he walks out to the same music. That was another...
yeah.
Too
many dots that are connected.
Yeah, you tied things together that weren't.
Now, see, I have friends of mine who have Instagram pages and they run karaoke shows and they put up snippets of themselves singing. Now, I would assume that karaoke DJs or KJs or whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you call them, yeah.
I believe they have to have some kind of...
like a Creative Commons license or something.
Yeah, some kind of specific licensing that allows them to use these tracks for that purpose.
Right, because they are getting paid while playing other people's music. A DJ...
I suppose when you buy the karaoke backing tracks, I guess that license is implied or is part of...
I would think, because otherwise the people who are selling to you could also be in trouble.
Yeah, but then again, the people who are selling it to you aren't necessarily the real bands either. Most of those karaoke things are recorded by studio bands. And they have just enough of a different sound to them that they can get away with saying, look, this is not the real thing.
Right.
But I'm kind of speaking out of school because I don't know
Mhm.
whys and wherefores on this, but that's a
We-
different animal than Tyson. Like you said, if it was playing in the background and he's mouthing the words,
Yeah. Now
Then-
it is part of a promotion,
Yeah.
whether it was intended or not. Like if you're there playing the music and you're like getting yourself psyched up and somebody comes around with the camera and like, all right, Mike, go ahead. You know, if they filmed him just like psyching himself up and then somebody else posted it, well,
might be
okay,
a
I'm sure he
different
could. Yeah, but if he's there and he's promoting his upcoming fight
animal.
while playing this music, while rapping this music,
And
while
posting it on his page.
yeah, a lot of, like I said, a lot of things get tied together that end up hanging you.
Unfortunately, they get tied together too easily, and that seems to be, a pretty
But-
easy case for Fife to make. So
Yeah, and from the looks of it, Mike's got enough money where he's just paid him off, was done, moved along.
theoretically, he's got enough money, and if he had enough money, why the fuck is he fighting Floyd Mayweather next year?
Same reason, get that money.
Next article, and I sent this to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, I didn't even see this at 1st
Mhm.
Ethered again.
Yes.
Actually,
was it
no.
just-
Did I send you this one? No, you sent me this one.
Oh yeah, I sent you this one.
I sent
yes.
you the one last week.
The last week, yes, about Jay-Z
Hawaiian
being turned
Milk
down.
Tea. Yes.
Yes.
Nas, who? A native of Queens, New York.
Indeed.
Part of a partnership behind a $5 billion with a B, Mookie,
Mm-hmm.
dollar proposal to expand Resorts World at Aqueduct, the
Mhm.
racetrack, into a full casino. Now, if you've grown up around here or if you lived anywhere close to New York City, there was always Belmont and Aqueduct
Yep.
for racetracks downstate.
Yes. Horses, people, not
Yes.
cars.
Yes. Horse. And then Saratoga, of course,
Yeah.
upstate. Big horse track up there,
Yeah.
too.
We actually stayed right near there this day 4 years ago
Mhm.
for National Coffee Day when we went up there to when Death Wish had the storefront.
To not a sponsor anymore.
Yeah.
So the plan for the expansion of Aqueduct Racetrack
Mhm.
includes live table games, including poker, blackjack, and craps. Because right now, most casinos in New York can only do those as electronic table games.
Right. It's a weird.
They can't be actual cards and stuff, which my wife says never play those electronic things because they program the algorithm to, basically screw you.
It's got a required return to player number percentage that they have to meet, but yeah, when you get into racinos, which is
Yep.
when you get into those, rules are different than International Gaming Commission casino rules.
And I think it's because the racing is part of it, isn't it? I mean,
It is traditional horse race outcomes
yes.
that determine what's going to come up on the reels.
Mm-hmm. It's also going to include a concert hall, a sports academy, which I believe is going to be headed by Queens basketball legend Kenny the Jet Smith.
Mm,
Now, is that the same Kenny Smith from TNT?
it is.
Okay. On
Former
Thursday-
Houston Rocket.
On last Throwback Thursday, the state's Community Advisory Board gave unanimous preliminary approval for the bid to advance toward one of up to 3 casino licenses.
Mm,
We talked about this with the Jay-Z proposal that there's 3 casino licenses available
yes.
in New York State for the city,
For
that
the
area.
downstate area. Yes.
This comes just
Stupid.
days after Hawaiian Sophie's Times Square casino project was, as you said, ethered,
Yep.
facing strong opposition from Broadway theater owners and local residents. Queensborough President Donovan Richards celebrated this moment, jokingly declaring, "Queens gets the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again." Nothing
Dollar
like
dollar
bringing
bills, yo.
bringing an old rap beef into this. I love it. Nas' involvement highlights Queen's long-running role in shaping culture, both musically and now in gaming and entertainment. The process is not even close to being over. These things take forever to do. The statewide gaming facility board and the New York State Gaming Commission will make final decisions by the end of the year. The fact that they're getting it done that quickly actually surprises me.
Yeah, the decisions will be made by then, yes.
So you come up every now and then. You go up at least to Delaware. Sometimes you go up to Atlantic City.
Yes. It's funny you say that because, as this airs, I will be in Atlantic City.
Would you go a little bit further to Queens once this opens, or does the whole horse racing part of it kind of deter you from that setup?
Yeah,
You're not a horse racing guy.
No. Not hanging out at the OTB. I'm not a fan of racinos because of the odds and the calculations and how the machines work. Now, if I'm in the area, like we have a racino in Hampton.
Okay.
It's called Rosie's. If I am in Hampton and I'm like, I got an hour to kill.
Yep.
Yeah, I will swing into Rosie's and play a few games because it's not like they're not outlaws, but the rules are different, the odds are different, the gameplay is different. But I would not pick one over an actual casino.
I gotcha. See,
Plus, I don't need to go to Queens. That's further drive than Atlantic City. I'm not trying to keep driving.
No, that's true, but I mean, you're closer to me.
That's true. Yeah, I can't even get you to come down to Atlantic City when I'm there and visit.
No, I've never been to Atlantic City. Atlantic City's a far drive from me.
Well, I know. Me too.
Yeah, but the difference is you plan it and you make sure you
Yes.
have the proper
accommodations
due to your prior relationship with said casinos.
Yes.
To make it worth your while.
Make it free. Say it. Make it free. Yes.
Okay. To make it worth your while. To make
Yes.
it financially feasible for you to make the trip.
Yes. To put in the gas and the tolls and
Yes.
one bridge that cost me $18. Yeah.
Oh, the Chesapeake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was actually up to 20.
It might be. It's on my Easy Pass now. So
Yeah, I put everything on the Easy. I couldn't believe how much money went on that friggin' Easy Pass when I came down to visit you last
Yep.
time. Because not only do I have that, I got the Delaware Memorial Bridge.
I've got that going to Atlantic City too.
I got the
The only thing I don't have is
one day we even came down the back way and went across the G Dub.
Jeez.
So yeah, I told my ass off. But
but Cranky says it's further for him than both of us. Yeah, but you're not talking about going there.
right.
We are.
So we'll have to see. I'm not a big, like I said, I'll go up to Saratoga
Mhm.
if I can get everybody to go just for a day trip, because I think it would be fun
Yeah.
to go to the racetrack up there.
It's a nice area too.
There are other casinos up that way too now. I forget what one is. There is a casino in Saratoga. It's not a racino. It's a regular casino, and I don't remember if it's Resorts World or Turning Stone or one of those things.
Mhm.
I think it might be.
I think Turning Stone's Syracuse, isn't it?
I think it's the same company that runs the one in Saratoga
Gotcha.
now. So I might be a Turning Stone. I'd have to look because Janelle is not a casino person.
No.
Worm got us banned, and I came out on top against paid that man his money. That's all I know about that.
Yeah, but going to Atlantic City, you have the country's oldest boardwalk.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things to do.
Yes, definitely. And you could,
But as you guys are listening to this on
see this-
Thursday or so, I am
Still be
gambling.
there.
That's what I'm doing.
Next article.
hmm
Cube is hot.
Yeah. Speaking of, Hugo just sent me yesterday pictures that he took from seeing Cube, and they had the Goodyear blimp inside flying around the stage. Not the Goodyear, a Goodyear blimp. And it said Ice Cube's a pimp. I'll have to send you the picture later.
Yeah.
But shouts to Hugo for keeping me up on his concert going activities out west.
That up on the pages too.
Yes.
All Hip Hop brings us this. While preparing to perform at the Moda Center in Portland on September 22nd, one of Ice Cube's Truth to Power tour buses caught fire.
Indeed. And that is why the National Guard is being sent into Portland.
Yes. Firefighters
They
responded.
mess with Ice Cube.
Extinguished the blaze near the front passenger side tire and confirmed that nobody was injured. Authorities are treating it as possible case of arson and have assigned an investigator to review surveillance footage.
Mm-hmm.
Cube acknowledged the fire was linked to his tour, but said he did not take it as a personal attack. And his quote was, "A coward like that would burn anybody's property that was out there at the time. The cause has not yet been confirmed. No suspects have been named." This is, Cube, this is his first tour in a decade or so, yeah?
It's been a while.
And I don't know, man. I don't want to get into certain aspects of the news.
Yes.
But that being said, let's just say that public figures are not nearly as safe as they used to be, especially in outdoor venues anymore.
No.
I don't know if I was an artist, if it would be worth it for me to go out and be vulnerable like that.
Yeah. I got a text just before the show started from my friend Terrence. You know Terrence.
Yes.
And he kind of sums this whole situation up. And he said, "I think the world has jumped the shark and it's time for a new show." It kind of plays right into this whole.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I said when that whole thing happened, that, to me, it wasn't a left wing or a right wing thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a, can we not shoot people just because you don't like what they fucking say thing? Look, there's a lot of people who say a lot of shit that gets under my skin.
And we say shit that gets under other people's skin.
Whatever happened to the good old days of if you thought somebody said something or was doing something that made you think that they were an asshole, whatever happened to the good old days of just saying, "You're an asshole," and walking away?
Or getting a casino bid when the other guy didn't, and you laughed at him.
Well, that's
the same thing.
I have not gotten a casino bid.
Me either, but it's another way to approach things.
Can I tell you something? This actually spills over into my other line of work.
Oh, which line?
I am more and more worried as I come off the ice now. It happened to me yesterday.
Somebody shot at you when you came out of the Civic Center?
I was afraid. No, I was down in Newburgh.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm going to get shot at, that's probably where it would be. But I was coming off the ice after a very contentious game, 16U game. And, one of the coaches was just all over us throughout the whole fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
I banged him for a bench minor, but fans see that. They see the coach losing his fucking mind, and they feed off of that.
Oh, of course.
So
and that is at every level, by the way. That is why a Major League Baseball manager will get himself thrown out of a game. It is to get everybody else fired up in a positive manner there, as opposed to a negative one, which is what you're talking about. But that is at every level of every sport. A manager's job is to do what he can do to get the team and the fans riled up.
And to a certain extent, I understand that.
Right. That's what I say. In usually in a positive manner, that is the goal.
My problem is I do not work in a professional league. I am not afforded the security of a professional league. When the game is over, I have to walk off the ice through the parents to get to my locker room.
Mm-hmm.
That has been a very trepidatious situation for me countless times over 18 years. I'm waiting for the first person because I threw little Johnny in the box. I'm waiting for little Johnny's dad to take a swing at me as I come off the ice. I have been threatened.
Mm-hmm.
I have been told I will meet you in the parking lot. And as such, not that I fancy myself as some kind of badass or anything. I also
Right.
don't fancy myself as some kind of, wimp.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to put myself in a situation where my credential to officiate this game could be revoked because I get into it with one of these parents.
Who will be back next week.
Even if I am defending myself,
Mm-hmm.
very difficult to prove in a hearing.
Well, yeah.
I can get away with it with coaches. I can't get away with it with parents.
No, it's a different world.
And the one coach I had this week actually referees with us. And I said to him, listen to yourself. I said, would you tolerate the kind of behavior you're throwing at me if we were switching positions? I said, because I took my whistle off my hand. I said, we can switch positions right now. You can put your stripes on and I can stand on the bench and be an asshole.
And then he will call you an asshole because he disagrees with you. And then everybody moves on.
Of course, all the kids were like, oh, he just called the coach an asshole. I said, nope. I said he was acting like an asshole. So, yeah. Carry an extra skate. I wish we could. But that being said, they're thinking Cube's bus might have been lit on fire on purpose.
Yep.
God forbid. See, I'm lucky I get to the games early enough that nobody sees me drive in usually.
Yeah.
If they found out what my car was, I'm sure it could get keyed. I'm sure I could get my tires slashed because people lose their goddamn minds about youth sports.
Yep.
It's crazy. So, I mean, I can understand the security issue and them looking at footage and stuff, but man, I think Terrence is right. I think the world needs to. What was his exact quote?
The world has jumped the shark.
Yes,
it is. I think the world has jumped the shark. It's time for a new show.
Yes. Yep. I think we have jumped the shark.
Yeah.
I mean, this show jumped the shark 500 episodes ago, but we're still here.
We're still here. Yeah.
Anyway,
gas station we
passed, and our next article comes up to here it is. Malaysian mess, you've called it.
Yes, I have. Not the Malaysian Prime Minister.
All hip hop brings us.
Bill's favorite guy, Joe Low, is back.
Yes. Swizz Beatz and the 1MDB scandal.
Yeah. Now before
it's like IMDb, and I'm thinking,
yes,
what does the Internet Movie Database have to do with this?
Yeah. No. Every time I hear this, I go, "Is Praz in jail?" Oh, this one's not about Praz.
No,
but it will talk about Praz.
Yeah. So the 1MDB scandal. Here's what's happening. A federal ruling,
let us know.
3 days ago, as we record, September 26th. A U.S. judge ruled that Swizz Beatz, real name Kasim Dean, must remain as a defendant in a $7.3 million with an M dollar lawsuit, Mookie.
Yeah.
Tied to fugitive financer Joe Low.
The Malaysian Prime Minister.
Joe Low. The infamous 1MDB embezzlement scandal.
Is that the infamous Mob Deep? Is that the
nothing to do
the 1MDB Mob Deep?
You know what? Maybe that's what it is. The one Mob Deep bitch. Maybe that's what 1MDB
maybe
stands for. The allegations are as such between 2012 and 2014. Swizz Beatz allegedly received millions in wire transfers from Joe Low and his network of offshore shell companies without giving anything in return.
Yeah, so it looks shady.
There are other assets involved. Swizz Beatz has already returned an Andy Warhol painting.
Mm-hmm.
He has resisted returning the 7.3 million with an M dollars Mookie in cash transfers.
Yeah, see,
You
that's
can have the Andy Warhol. I'm keeping the money.
Yeah, doesn't look good. What'd you get that money for?
According to the court notes, one flag transaction was labeled "Very day is your birthday." I think that should be "Every day is your birthday,"
You never know. That may be the way it was written
and probably
from the Malaysian Prime Minister.
done on purpose so that it's indecipherable as anything other than just a nonsense word, which may throw it out of court. Who knows?
Nobody
the judge
knows.
said this was no valid business reason. Okay, I guess the judge is Mr. Businessman.
Maybe.
The defense rejected. Court ruled that deadlines were paused due to adverse domination. Pause, meaning that wrongdoers controlled the defrauded companies. So,
are wrongdoers like a step below evildoers, or are they in the same category? Or
meanwhile, the evildoers met with
Indeed.
the wrongdoers. The case moves now into the discovery portion where Dean must respond in full. Swizz Beats cannot be hiding.
Yeah.
So, Joe
He can
Lowe is
try.
accused of stealing billions from Malaysia's 1MDB fund. There's other celebrities that are tied to the scandal, and that include
Praz.
Miranda Kerr, who had to return $8 million with an M, Mookie, dollars in diamonds. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I remember that.
Who had to return a Picasso, a Basquiat, and even Marlon Brando's Oscar.
See,
the
now
one that
that's
he didn't accept, and he sent the Native American girl to get.
so. I'm wondering how it was that Joe Lowe came across this Oscar.
Former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak is serving prison time.
The Malaysian Prime Minister.
And Praz Michelle of the Fugees was convicted in a related case. So, all right, here's the questions that they ask, and I kind of want your opinion on it too.
All right.
If they unknowingly receive funds that are tied to corruption, should they bear responsibility, or is returning the ill-gotten funds enough to relinquish any responsibility on that? It's like, look, if you give me laundered money and I don't know it's laundered money,
right?
I'm going to say, 5 G's,
and
it comes out this was not gotten legally.
Sure.
I don't want it. Here's your 5 G's back. Should that absolve me?
No, because
what if I didn't actively solicit it? What if it was given to me?
Okay, so the Malaysian Joe Lowe comes and gives you $5,000 for very day be your day of birth or whatever. You don't already go, why are you giving me $5,000 for my unbirthday? You have questions. You know something's fucked up. You don't know why, and you be happy to get $5,000. I'm not saying, but you knew. You may not have known why it was wrong, but you knew something wasn't right because this dude's just handing you, and in these people's case, millions of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, and that's to the trigger as well as the volume of dollars that are being,
right.
Like $5,000. I mean,
but that doesn't help Joe Lowe in his conspiracy.
No.
So it would have to be.
And again, it may be a bad example, but I'm just using just kind of a basic thing.
But for us, $5,000.
Yeah.
So let's bring it up to 50. Bring it up to 50.
Say even 50.
Somebody's handing you $50,000
and says, "Hey, I like what you're doing with your podcast. I understand that it's expensive. I want to help you out."
And you go, wait, you You're going to give us $50,000? We don't make like $120 in a month.
What's the catch? First of all,
right. And Joe Lowe from Malaysia.
They're not going to say, "Oh, the catch is that I got this from swindling it from
right
foreign government."
Right, but
they just say no catch. At some point, where does plausible deniability come in? It's not
at the point where he hands you a giant amount of money.
A giant amount of money, yes, but at some point, how do you determine what a giant amount? What if it's not 50 grand? What again if it's $1,000?
Yeah, John has the answer.
John has the answer, huh? You've heard of our podcast? People who've heard of our podcast are expecting us to give them $1,000.
Exactly. But yeah, no, it's a much grander scale.
Yes.
So you can say,
I was just trying to break it down to basic brass tacks.
Right. But it's very different to be able to accept. Well, we'll even go to $1,000. It's easier to be able to wrap your head around somebody going, I would like to help you out. Here's $1,000, which is not chicken shit to us. I mean, $1,000 is money.
$1,000 would take care of quite a few expenses for
us.
Right. But it's also over the limit that would trigger IRS involvement too, isn't it?
No.
Isn't that like 600?
Well, yeah, it might be now. Yeah, I forgot they dropped it. Yeah.
Only because that isn't 600 anything that you get from like a 1099 or anything.
Yeah, PayPal or yeah. They lowered it a couple years ago. I forgot that. But so they're gonna say you got $1,000 from this dude for a gift. Well, that's kind of suspicious to us. But somebody else who gets $80 million or whatever ridiculous number it was, and a Picasso and a Basquiat and Marlon Brando's Oscar. Okay, nobody likes you that much.
I would look into that.
Yeah, nobody likes you that much. You're not ducking the suspicion of wrongdoing on that level.
Who the fuck keeps quiet about receiving that sort of thing? Hey, I got Marlon Brando's Oscar.
Exactly.
I guess for Leo, maybe
he probably just had people over and showed it off.
Maybe. It's very interesting. Like I said, I don't think we're ever going to have to deal with anything like that because I just don't.
I would welcome the multi-million dollars to have to explain how I got it.
Yeah. Even if it was just, I don't know.
It was on a Kyle Juszczyk touchdown.
Somebody was stupid enough to give it to me.
Yeah.
The same reason that Derek Coleman got paid all those years ago. Someone was stupid enough to give it to him. I mean, these other guys, they're in trouble. Wiz Beats is in trouble.
Especially the people who say, I'm not giving the money back. You're fucked. That's the problem.
Well, that was Wiz Beats.
Yeah. It said somebody else too, didn't they?
Warhol.
Yeah.
But didn't the cash?
Yeah. Didn't somebody else say they were keeping the cash too?
I don't know.
I thought you said somebody else said they give back their stuff, but
no. Miranda Kerr had to return $8 million in diamonds.
In diamonds, that's what it was. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So, what the heck?
I guess it is gone. Yeah. Well, that is something that we could say. That is not something that Swiss Beats and Leonardo DiCaprio can say.
Yeah. I ain't got it.
You shouldn't have spent that. Back in the days when I was in the military and they would send us, the government would cut you a check. Check. They would cut you a check for payday. Sometimes there was too much money in it because of a clerical error.
Yep.
But what they did is they found out about it and they took it all back at once. And it's not like they could say, well, you owe us a check. No, they just stopped paying you until they recouped what they owed you or what you owed them. So, people are going to get their money.
Oh, yeah. So, Swiss Beats is in trouble.
Yeah. And that is why the judge said, you're not getting out of this.
His wife would say, his ass is on fire.
Indeed. Like Ice Cube's truck.
Or
his bus.
As the umpire to Noah Syndergaard said years ago, his ass is in a jackpot now.
Yes.
Was that Tom Hallion from Saugerties, New York?
Saugerties, yes.
Okay. King of Rock Bottom is our next article.
It is.
And this comes to us from iHeart, where you can find the Mr. Throwback Thursday show on
You
all
can.
iHeart, on the iHeart app.
Yeah.
And certain iHeart radio station websites.
Yes. Crazy.
Friend of the show, Daryl McDaniels,
Mhm.
professionally known as DMC. Hip-hop icon, sobriety advocate. McDaniels, 1/3 of the legendary group Run DMC. And you know some of the songs that they've come out with. He appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone, earned a Who Gives a Fuck About a Goddamn Grammy nomination.
That first rap group on the cover of Rolling Stone.
Despite all these achievements, and we've talked about it, and he's documented it himself, Daryl went through a period of deep depression, alcoholism, and thoughts of self-harm.
Yes.
With a fatal outcome.
Unrecoverable. Yes.
I'm Daryl McDaniels. Why do
Cranky says he also has a very fine coffee.
Yes.
With Paper Plane Coffee Company out of New Jersey.
He says, I'm Daryl McDaniels. Why do I feel like I don't want to be alive anymore? He told WBZ News Radio, life-changing discovery while researching his autobiography. That's when DMC learned he was adopted.
Yep.
And
is it the Felix Project? Is that what he's?
And he says meeting another adoptee helped him realize that he wasn't alone. And that became the turning point for his sobriety. He's now 21 years sober. DMC is channeling his journey into a new project, Rock Bottom, the musical. Nothing to do with Dwayne Johnson and his fishing. A show about addiction, recovery, and hope. The project involves major musicians like Simon Kirke from Bad Company and Free, Tom Hamilton from Aerosmith. They've worked together before, Aerosmith and DMC.
Yeah, back in the day.
There's a little ditty they did called Walk This Way.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of airplay. Barry Goudreau from a band called Boston, who had a couple of hits back in the day as well.
Yeah, they did.
DMC hopes that his story inspires others. He says, go tackle your problem. Your story will save people's lives.
Yeah.
Business Insider brings us this next one.
Of all places, yes.
Each one teach one, I guess.
Look, first, let me say, I'm glad.
Title, by the way.
I am glad that he is using his time to help other people and teach them business.
Yeah. Piss Dookie Sean Combs has launched a prison business course.
Yeah, it's not like he's visiting prisons and teaching. No, he's already there.
While awaiting sentencing at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, Piss Dookie has created and taught a 6-week business course called Free Game with Diddy. That usually involves a lot of oil.
Yes.
The course has a 15-page curriculum.
Teaches you how to be slippery.
Legally.
In business.
The course has a 15-page curriculum that's focused on entrepreneurship, personal growth, and business strategy. It's open to all inmates in his dorm with interpreters for Spanish-speaking participants.
Nice.
Now, at one point, Piss Dookie was nearly a billionaire with a B.
He was.
He called this course one of his most impactful and important endeavors, even more than his music or his business success. His lawyers highlighted it in court filings to argue for leniency at his sentencing coming up, I believe, this Friday.
I know it's soon, yeah.
Yes, it's October 3rd. I think that's day after tomorrow.
That is Friday, yeah.
That is tomorrow as you're listening on Thursday.
Yeah.
He was arrested, of course, in September of 2024. A jury has cleared him of racketeering and sex trafficking charges earlier this year. He's been found guilty on 2 counts of violating the Mann Act, M-A-N-N.
Not the M-A-N from Family Matters.
The Mann Act deals with transporting individuals across state lines for prostitution. Prosecutors expect to recommend 5+ years in prison. Gail, teaching yoga. That's where that oil comes in.
Yeah, that would be a Russell Simmons job in prison.
Prosecutors are expected to recommend 5+ years in prison. The defense is already pushing for time served. Diddy says he hopes to expand free game to help young people and incarcerated individuals nationwide. Meanwhile, the prosecutors are like, yeah, that's all well and good.
Yeah.
Motherfucker still needs to stay in jail.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Do you think this is a genuine effort to give back, or is this just a
I don't know.
piss dookie
Slippery trick.
slippery trick?
That's what he called the prostitutes.
Ha!
But I'm hoping that it's, well, while I'm still here waiting, let me try to help people out. But I've not heard a lot of stories of Piss Dookie helping people out.
Would it make it a little bit more acceptable if free game is what he's calling it, was expanded to outside prison walls?
I
think it would make it. I think it would legitimize it a lot more.
I think too, if he spread it to at least the rest of the prison, possibly other prisons throughout the city, the state, whatever, and had representatives. I'm not expecting him to come in and teach these people, but if he's got a 15-page plan that he's written up, course, I think this is something that he could spread, and that to help people who could get out someday.
It's a crazy question. Should he open it up to the prison employees, or should it just be for the inmates?
I think it should just be for the inmates. Myself, prison employees already have a job, a career, probably, not just a job. This would be something for people who will be getting out, and maybe people aren't going to hire them because of their.
There's a lot of people who won't hire those who have records.
Right. So this is something that could help people get up and get moving on their own.
Gail made a point of saying, what about women's prisons?
Yes, most definitely. That's why I say prisons. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I want Dookie involved in anything involving a women's prison, considering what he did to get where he is.
Right. No, I don't think he should be doing, but it's his 15-page course, if it's expanded or not, whatever, that could be taught by others who could go in there and run it. I think that's a good thing for those people who are going to get out. And like you said, maybe have been there before they had a profession. Maybe they had jobs, but they didn't have a career and don't know what they're going to do when they get out. Because again, there are people who will not hire them just based on their past.
Right.
I think that's a good thing. Do I think he should get any leniency in his case for doing this? No. I think this is completely separate. This should be one of those things you look at and go, we're glad that you're doing this for other people.
Part of his punishment, to be honest with you. I think he should be required to do this. If he's developed it, make it a part of his punishment and say, you need to have X number of people go through this course, and you need to show that X number of people went through this course. That's giving back to the public good,
I don't know. I don't.
I don't know how they would.
Would you want to be though? Would you want to be a prisoner who is coming up for getting out in like a year, 2 years, whatever, and know that this guy is only here, or you're only getting this information because this guy is being punished? And I wouldn't put any stock in the training if I know that it's not a genuine thing that somebody has created for me and people like me. If it's something that was being taught or instructed under duress, I'm not putting as much stock in it as somebody who's doing it to help people. Even if it's just the 12 people that are sitting around him every day, he wants to help them because they're looking out for him, whatever. But you should be able to take that information that he's giving them, and it should be forfeit to the prison system to be taught, and that could be his give back.
Yeah.
He gives that 15-page to someone and says, this is it. I've already given it to these guys. Go ahead and teach it to everybody else.
I'll accept it. As we come to the end of hip hop headlines, and now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this shit.
New school news.
Hit me.
Hip Hop Wired brings us Drake rocked a $15,000 Chanel lederhosen at an Oktoberfest event in Germany. Lederhosen.
Germany.
Drake.
$15,000.
Naturally, the internet had jokes.
Hmm.
The man is balling. I don't know if he was free balling in the lederhosen. I don't need to know. Don't want to know.
Nope.
I don't want to know your pain. I don't care to know your pain.
I've been peeing straight for years. You can do that in lederhosen.
On that note, I'm glad you picked up what I was throwing out. On that note,
yes,
that
is enough
of that
shit.
And we will take our first break of the evening. And when we come back, we'll have Woo News. Then we'll get into some music on Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 609.
Okay, I need to put this up on the screen because I say this all the time, and you don't know what's being said because I would assume you've not seen Zoolander.
I've not seen Zoolander.
No, I didn't think so. But I have to put this up on the screen, and
Should
I'm sure.
I have seen Zoolander?
Maybe it was funny, but for the sake of John, if nothing else, I'll put this up on the screen. And I will don't speak because I'm
Apparently I'm going to
By killing the Prime Minister of Malaysia. He is bad.
What?
You learned martial arts. Prime Minister of Malaysia, bad. Martial arts, good. Kill naughty man. Kill naughty man. Obey my dog. On the runway, you have one objective. Do not be distracted by the beautiful celebrities. Do as you've been trained to do and kill the Malaysian Prime Minister! Karate chop! Bad man! Awful man! In your little blue suit, your spiky black hair. Yeah. You're a super hot ninja machine!
so that is
Gee.
the Malaysian Prime Minister.
Sorry, I missed that.
No, that's just a training sequence. The movie's funny, but yeah, that's the Malaysian Prime Minister.
I will have to see if it's on Plex.
It might be. If not,
Sure, it probably is.
If not, you know who to talk to.
I do. I do indeed. Indeed, I do.
Kill the Malaysian Prime Minister. I'm looking for a drop. Don't worry.
You're looking for a drop?
I am. I'm going to peek at the game, too, because I haven't looked at it
I'm
yet.
going to say, I haven't looked at the game in a while.
17-10. I believe that I got a notification that Justin Fields scored the touchdown because I had $2.50 on him to run one in, and I did. Pay me $5.25.
Oh, yeah. 17-10. My meme in the third quarter. Oh, Jets could pull this out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried. How about
To attack a Vialoa.
Yeah, that guy. It depends on who you ask. Somebody called him Tunga Vialo for some reason.
Tunga Vialoa?
Yeah, I can't remember who it is. Some announcer. Yeah, because I always go, what? Devon Achan scores. 23-10. Okay, I've seen enough of that shit.
Dolphins touchdown. Yep, there it is.
Bam! Oh. All right, I've got that ready. I've got this ready. You've got your news ready.
I really thought Aaron Glenn was going to whip that team into shape.
Well, so the first game, they should have won. The second game, they got stepped on. The third game, they should have won. So, I mean, it's all, fumble, Fumble. That's fumble costs us the first game. And then penalties cost us the last game. But anyway.
So how many years have you and Mrs. Throwback Thursday been together?
It will be
Married?
32 in April.
Married 32.
Yes.
Well, you outlasted Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban.
Okay.
They split today.
Oh, no. Did they uncouple?
No, they separated.
Well, that's the same thing.
After nearly 2 decades together.
Yeah. Did he have some crazy?
I have no idea what he did.
Religion too?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's what happened with the last guy.
Let's see. Oh yes, Bob Melvin fired by the San Francisco Giants today. There's talk that big-headed Bob Brenly will end up leaving Texas to go back to San Francisco.
Yeah, and your boy Pete didn't take but 12 seconds after they got knocked out of the playoffs.
Jesus Christ, the body wasn't even cold before he said, "I'm opted out."
He said, "You got Soto, I'm out."
Which
that's essentially the way it went.
The reason why his season was so good is because he had Soto hitting behind him. He got to see more. Actually, he had Soto hitting in front of him.
Yeah, which is why Soto had such a good year the year before, because of Judge.
Yeah,
being the same, but whatever. Okay, I have to turn up the volume, so don't talk because you'll echo to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will hit this drop, and then we'll get some woo woo woo. And let's do that with a shriek. Who's your mama?
Yo, what's the deal? This is AG, one half of Show NAG, and you're listening to my homeboys, Jamie and Bill, on the only classic hip-hop podcast that matters, Mr. Throwback Thursday, DITC for life. Party yardy, throw those L's up. Let's go.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. What's good, yo? This is Ghostface straight from Staten Island, New York. And right about now, it's time for Woo News with Jamie and Bill. Y'all know what it is. Get it correct. Mr. Throwback Thursdays, Jamie and Bill. You know what I mean? On Woo News. That's what's going down right now. Y'all check this out. Exclusive. Peace.
The RZA, the Jizza, Raekwon, Master Killer, Inspector Deck, You God, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, and Old Dirty Bastard.
It's now time for Woo News with Mr. Throwback Thursday.
Shimmy, y'all.
Welcome back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 609. It is indeed time for Woo News. Couple pieces of Woo News for you this week. Starting with, from Rock the Bells, Dynamic Duos. And we have talked about this project
a little bit here and there.
Multiple times. It's happening, man.
Yeah, things are taking place.
There's a new single been released from this project called
Oh.
Look At 'Em. It is featuring Clifford Smith Jr., professionally known as,
H-O-D, man.
as well as Redman, with Eric Sermon, of course. It is a funk-heavy Eric Sermon production where Meth and Red bring their classic tag team chemistry together. It's on all digital service providers, all your streaming services. There is an official music video out for it.
It's awful. I will tell you, it's awful. It's a completely AI. Reggie doesn't even look like himself. I don't know. Maybe you guys will see it later. Who knows?
They've released the track list for this thing.
They did.
There
may be a surprise or two in there for some people.
Yeah. Track number 1 is the one we just mentioned called Look At 'Em, featuring Meth and Red. Track number 2 features Mobb Deep. It's called Kill Shot.
Mm-hmm.
Track number 3 features MOP.
Yes.
Sidewalk Executives. Track number 4 features Snoop Dogg and the late great Nate Dogg.
Yes.
Called Like That. Track number 5 featuring The Game and Conway the Machine is called God Mode. Track number 6 featuring Public Enemy, How Long.
Oh, and if you are here live tonight, Public Enemy will be on Jimmy Kimmel tonight.
He's back. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Track number 7 featuring Cypress Hill is called How Do You Know? Track number 8 features, of course, Eric Sermon and 38 Spesh, produced by Boogeyman Beats, and it's called No Gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Green Eyed Bandit has confirmed that this project will celebrate hip-hop's greatest tag teams and pairings. Snoop and Nate, Red and Meth, Biggie and Tupac with the posthumous placements on the album, Public Enemy, Cypress Hill, all the people I just mentioned.
Yep.
As well as The Dog Pound, Helter Skelter, Freeway.
Freeway and Petey Crack. Yeah.
The Game, Conway the Machine, Lil Wayne, 38 Spesh. On Instagram, Eric Sermon addressed the wait for this record, saying, I know what people are saying. Eric, it's been 3 years, but believe me, it's coming. Know that when I'm silent, that something's going on. The dynamic duo's wait is over. Just know that I'm not playing. This is some of hip-hop's greatest tag teams together. This one is for the culture. I cannot wait for this thing.
Yeah.
Because Sermon is one of those guys who, when he does something, he doesn't fuck around with it.
No. And if you, it's not like Detox, which turned into Compton or whatever it was. I don't know. When Eric Sermon says, I got something coming, you look forward to it. You will wait however long it takes him to get it out there, and you know it's going to be a quality product. So just as long as he doesn't make videos.
Yeah. Next article. Not smiling now. Or smirking or whatever.
Yep, little fucking weasel face. Yeah.
We haven't talked about shit dick in a long time.
We have not.
Once upon a time in Shaolin, the lawsuit. Martin Shit Dick versus Pleaser DAO. The infamous farmer bro Martin Shkreli, known as Shit Dick on this show.
Yes.
It's being sued, of course, by Pleaser DAO, the collective that bought Wu-Tang Clan's one-of-a-kind album Once Upon a Time in Shaolin for $4 million, Mookie, in 2021.
Yes, this is after Shit Dick had to forfeit it.
Pleaser DAO alleges that Shit Dick copied the album and streamed it online without permission, undermining its value as a rare secret piece of art. In a court ruling on September 26th, Judge Pamela Chen from Brooklyn, New York, stated that Shit Dick must face claims of misappropriation.
Ooh.
Some claims were dismissed, those overlapping with federal copyright law. The album's worth lies in its exclusivity and secrecy, is the key finding in the decision, making it protectable as a trade secret.
Like your neck?
Unlike an unreleased Prince or Janet Jackson trade tracks that the courts have ruled differently on.
Yeah, this I can tell you all from experience. Do not share a picture of this. Once Upon a Time in Shaolin.
Not unless you want to get harassed.
Yeah.
Shit Dick originally bought the album in 2015 for $2 million. He surrendered it in 2017 after his fraud conviction and a forfeiture order. In 24, Pleaser DAO sued him after he allegedly admitted on live streams that he had copies, even mocking members of Pleaser DAO online.
Well, he was going after Ghostface when it first came out.
Yep. Now, Pleaser
it's a
DAO,
CD, just so you know. His copies are burned copies of the CD that's in there. It's not an album or anything.
Pleaser DAO specifically wants unspecified damages and profits, return of any remaining album copies. Shit Dick's lawyer says that dismissal of some claims is a significant step forward and maintains that Shit Dick did zero wrongdoing. Wrong.
He was convicted. fraud.
This case tests whether an album's rarity and secrecy can be treated like a trade secret. It also keeps Wu-Tang's most mysterious album, a project intentionally limited to one copy, in the headlines years after its creation.
Yeah, we're still talking about this idiot.
We are. And his big fucking smirk. Final bit of Wu news. Oh, am I blurry?
See, I put these things up here for you so you can just take action and not say shit that I have to edit out.
Well, I couldn't see myself because...
You don't need to. You just didn't need to say anything. You could have just fixed it.
Well, no, I felt blurry, actually. I felt like a puddle of mud.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fix it, producer man. I got you.
I got it. I did it. See, I'm fixed now. There's one tiny little bit of Wu news left.
Oh?
ODB is still dead, and You God still sucks.
Yeah. Can't fix everything around here.
That one didn't change.
I can edit out dumb things that Bill says that he shouldn't say. I cannot edit ODB back alive.
That you God sucks.
Or make You God any better.
Shall we get to some music, my friend?
Please. Remember, you have control.
I do have control. I am now going to rearrange my window sizes so that I can make sure I have control, because otherwise I don't have control because I can't find the controls.
Time to change.
It is time indeed for the
rearrange.
one and done. The one and done came to us by way of Discogs this week for me. 1990.
Yep.
It is. I don't think it's a true one and done.
It is under the name ISIS.
Under this, this name. I do know the artist has something else.
Yeah. Lin Kuei.
The name is ISIS.
Yes.
And it's spelled exactly like.
Well, yeah, before anybody else knew about that one.
Yeah.
There was this one.
and prior to that, wasn't it a Saturday morning DC or Marvel thing?
Sure.
Like Shazam and ISIS show or something like that?
Maybe.
This came to us 1990.
A number.
This is ISIS with Rebel Soul. I have 3, 6, 9, 10 tracks on Rebel Soul by ISIS.
As do I.
And we will start with track 1, which is the title track, Rebel Soul. Sorry, John, not an intro. You can say what you want.
For you, I like fire in the sky. My love dispels darkness. I place the pot over fire, add water, flour, and meat. We shall nourish each other with words and bread, born of stars, of pale moonlight skimming mountaintops. We are men and women exchanging glances at the crossroads. I am born of the sky.
Seas. You hear that X-Clan come in. Yeah. I bet you this album was protected by the red, the black
and green.
And the green.
Track number 2, Face the Bass.
Bass.
I just listened to that one.
Missing link to Earth, descendant of the sun, brother of reality. I am impregnated with bass. My child is the savior who refreshes the essence of the soul. He who reflects the light of his path, walked by God's. Time to face the bass, sissy. Yeah.
Face the bass, an African race. On my mind, the crown is placed. Being the existence, access the distance, prepare the mind. Rid the resistance. My symbol is a value, it's evident. Do I dare amplify the simplified? Pivot to my rhythm side. This is the magic in regard to the vibe. Open the doors.
Who does she sound like? A little bit of Moni Love to me.
I was say, yeah, you get my sister, yeah.
Track number 3, Great Pimptress. That is a great title. Pimptress.
I understand that the true wisdom is of a G.
No degrees, if you please. The squares are rounded off in sights of a key.
What about the definition of a queen is a star from the east?
You mean the support and not the challenger.
Let's present our definition of a queen. Queen Isis. Do it like this.
Millions of years in the name of none. The Red Sea, the Green Lake, the gold and the sun. I am one, shall I come among you? Take caution. The light might stun you. My strength, the heat embedded in me. The flame it follows to burn up my enemy.
Flame it follows to burn up my enemy.
Track number 4, In the Mind of One.
Rise from a buried egg. Give me my mouth. I want to talk. Give me iron words forged in fire, that I may speak the language of earth. In the dark house, I stand at the top of the stairs. I am Black Watch. I am Sissy.
You don't even get to hear ISIS on that one.
Track number 5, Hail the Words of ISIS.
Open your eyes, what's on your mind? Ebony eyes, black watches on the rise. Ebony eyes, black watches on the rise. Listen to a dewdrop and gain a pearl. Wisdom is a must for the black minds of the world.
Hail a word of Isis, the queen who entices with thunder. May wonder bread shudder under her reign. Sighted by the mother, queen mother, more so reign.
Track number 6, To the Crossroads. No
Where-
bugs in harmony at all.
No Uncle Charles.
Like in a tavern, I will change myself into a lotus, dancing on water. I am the sun on the horizon. I am the song, Lady of Thunder. Take me there, Sissy.
Lin Q, Lady of Thunder, woman of relation in the face of a vulture.
There you go,
When
Lin
I
Q.
speak, the voice is a roar, and then the vibrations rattle teeth of men. Lady of the will of life you'll learn. What goes around comes around, so let the wheel turn. Queen of the fates, the fortune, the doom, the destiny that lies from
Track number 7, The
Yes.
Power of Myself is Moving.
This is the Professor X, the
Yes, we know
overseer.
Professor X. We've heard your
As
album.
I glide and reside in the hutch of this meteor.
The hutch?
Seeking the goddess Isis. Preparing myself to step to you in blackness. The mission, the crossroad. If you dare.
a touch of love towards the black. A load and a half a set on my back. I would self, though not alone, vainglorious. From African bone, the relationship between heart and mind flows from my mouth, but in your mind.
Vainglorious.
I was going to say, I hadn't heard that word in a while.
Yeah, you got Professor X on the intro. I'm surprised.
Track number 8, The Wizard of Optics.
Not the wizard Cool Keith.
Easy. Conscious of our African descendancies. Let's do this like Marcus. Some hood said we can't do this. Let us evaluate the risk. Us gorillas in the mist. Ready to check your game and don't miss. Uh-oh. ISIS.
Feed me, lead me, teach me the math. To the east I go, African dance, warpath. Driven by the pounded drum, we have come. Now tune like silence. You ask where I come from. A full serpent circle where the pyramid lay. I'm darker than night and give more light than day.
Darker than night and give more light than day.
Track number 9, The House of Isis.
We pass through and the door shut. Then the house vanishes into the night. The straight road twists and twines behind us. Beneath a night without stars. We walk on unfamiliar ground. ISIS, but we have come.
This is the scrolls of the untold. The house of the black and the bold. It's a black thing on the house scene. This is a step to my African dream. Hip hop and house, the alliance, ISIS. Now here comes the science. You want to step in?
Ye old hip house.
Last track on the record, number 10, State of Mind.
Between 1619 and 1865, there were 4 million black women that were slaves. In 1990, the strength in black women continue. ISIS.
These words must be taken in a deeper sense, evoking a mentality quite different. In what dimension is the other man seeing? Black is a state of mind, a state of being. Qualities, associations, and relations.
That is your one and done for episode 609, Rebel Soul by ISIS.
Indeed.
No charting action or singles off of this record, as far as I can see. So, but not a bad record.
No, it was very, very much on the back of X-Clan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You could definitely tell.
I mean, Professor X stepping in there and intro in every song.
Shall we do the record of the week?
Yes, please.
From our new artist of the month?
Yeah.
The record of the week.
I want to see if Nipsey comes out for this one. Because, like, if there's anybody out there watching currently, he's the only one I think who may know this artist.
Well, we're going to find out in a second. The artist of the month for October of 2025 brings you your record of the week. The record is called Life First, Half the Battle. The artist is Braille.
Yes, the artist is not G.I. Joe.
No. And this record came to us 1999, a number.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 18 tracks on this record.
As do I. Did I send you anything about Braille?
You did not. So let me just go here and see if I can't get a little bit of information about
All
Braille.
right.
Braille, other than being a language for blind people.
Yes.
Real name, Brian Winchester.
Mm-hmm.
He's a member of Lightheaded, Acts 29, 4 Days in Geneva, A Beautiful Eulogy. He's from Portland, Oregon.
Where Ice Cube's bus was set on fire?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
13 albums under his belt.
Yes.
Braille been doing work.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That is your artist of the month for October of 2025.
Indeed.
And the record of the week by your artist of the month coming at you right now. And let me find back where the record is. Life First, Half the Battle. Again, 17 tracks, 18 tracks, 18 tracks.
18, yes.
Track number 1. Not an intro, John. Sorry about that.
Don't worry, I'll make it up to you next week.
Ink Blotch.
Actions have reactions. Don't be quick to judge. You may not know the hardships. People don't speak up.
Could anyone among us have an inkling or a clue?
People view my images and finish with conclusions. I'm an ink blotch, dots, unidentified formations. Collision course is force, these thoughts to deceased. Opinions get displayed till my album won't release. Peace to Jesus involved, the purpose of my peak. My writings on lighting to the things that I think.
Yes, yeah, I was waiting for Bill to mention that the harpsichord playing in the background.
I was going to. I can't talk during this.
No, I know, because you echo.
I love that, actually.
Yeah.
I think
and Nipsey didn't know, so that's cool. I didn't expect you to, but I figured if anyone in here did, you would be the only one.
The production came from somebody named Self-Titled. CELPH.
Yeah.
Titled.
Yeah.
And just the production on that first track, that's enough to me. I've already put it in the Apple Music catalog.
Yeah, and when you start off with a Gangstar song.
Yeah, that's a good way to start. Track number 2, Security Blanket.
Just like, give it to me. Keep me warm. Oh, word, yes. cause it or something about Zorro's mass stimulates the perplexed proximity I animate is the identity you emulate. My words penetrate the ear I perpetrate. My mic regurgitates my pleasures with hiding. The crisscross stance enhances meditating. I'm on the DL as I strike with dauntless lighting. Writings in my journal, counting the shades of black. I argue with myself till I know it's safe to rap.
There are times where his voice tone sounds Rob Van Winkle-ish.
I can see that. Yeah.
Just the voice tone.
Yeah.
But man, this is sharp.
Uh-huh.
Track number 3, Half the Battle. That is kind of
the title track.
The title track. Half the Battle.
Come obnoxious. I watch the clock as I practice. Time slips through my fingers quicker than I thought it would. It's okay. No one to talk except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. No one to talk except the voices in my head. The voices are the ones telling me to go to bed. I feel like a hero. I want to rescue. My journey's illuminated by sentimental.
Track number 4, Hard to Determine. Not that it's hard to determine it's track number 4. That's just
No.
I love it.
Yes.
What's up, Brad? It's obvious, I can't fight the world with my fists, so I fight the war as a lyricist. I write my words in the hope to remove the things in the world that need to improve. Take my beats, take my style and delivery, take my lyrics, take my entire recipe. It's obvious, I can't fight the world with my fists, so I fight the war as a lyricist. It's hard to determine, examine the landscapes I imagine. The captain's trapped in the enigma I'm rapping. I'm waiting for the night.
Track number 5, Sentimental Journey.
Where my wolves at? Yeah, go where your mind pulls you. Sometimes one man has to split into 2 pieces so we can go 2 directions without missing out on the details. It's all sentimental. It's all sentimental. Do it for a reason and let that reason shine through. The subordinates in my coordinations, coordinates, dominance with an ordinate hands attached my eyelids and invisible innocence. They hang around like ornaments, dissolving the substance with
Yeah, Carlos Santana in the background.
Kind of sounded like it, yeah. Track number 6, Forgiven Advantage. Boy, these titles are kind of eclectic too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not just another outward show of remorse. God wants broken hearts and not torn garments.
Sadisty complete portraits will trace orphans. The incognito orbit forfeits. Strict guidelines build thick walls and thick scores that think too quick. The illiterate district mistakes make redundant. Men ignorant digital cannons with telepathic sediments of eminence. Regurgitating testaments, corrosive habits. Neglect the armaments, precisely consistent. Omission habitats surpass.
Track number 7, I Am Who I Hate.
Yo, what's up? Yo. Shadows of the mind. New interpretation. Trying to ignore what I'm trying to hide. I stay the center of attention till I'm cross-eyed. Foresight dates, stories, orders, options. Lonely like prisons, focused on concoctions. Abductions, float, twitching bodies. Projected 10 times, normality. Enthusiasm exalts at a cemetery.
That one's got a Gravedigger's feel to it.
Yeah, it really does. Track number 8, Sister of Change.
The sister, the silence of virtue, the silence, the equal age mind, you the equal, the overlooked frame, the overlooked, the sister
Track number 9, Feedback.
I just can't do it. But anyway, Ethic's about to flow. Ethic from Cave Wonders.
There ain't a microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
Yeah, Cave Wonders, that's my group. We're working on an EP right now. Ethic.
There ain't a microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
Ethic's got a single coming up, so look out for that. And until then, here's a little sample of what we can do. Yeah.
There ain't a microphone brave enough to give me feedback.
Proud of the response they given time to motivate.
There ain't a microphone tough enough to give me feedback.
I really am. Gail likes this album, so do I. This is really, really good. This is a great artist of the month. You should go listen to all 13 records of this guy.
Yeah.
Track number 10, Gullet Gambit.
I wanted this to be like, ew. I'll be a missing child just for free promotion. Advertise my album on the panel of your milk carton. Why? Fuck in this position, fucking sporadic explosion. Wreck like demolition. Get you up with knife and pieces. I was charged possession of 10 dead bodies in my trunk. They were alive last time I checked. Must been when I hit that speed bump. You're a true honey bun.
A little bit of an angrier feel on that one.
Mhm.
Track number
More
11.
aggressive.
Yes. Aggressive is a better word. Track number 11, Abandoned Island.
The cheesesteak was great. You goofy dude. Cast me away to an abandoned island. Braille will graduate if the rapture's in 2000. I clash with expectations, never match your predictions. I lack supplies and oxygen. I start breathing gas. Idiots try to redeem and bring that oxygen back. I breathe and cause combustion on the track. My track record goes back to trash cans filled with facts. When I was in
Track number 12, Homesick.
right in the hotel in New Jersey. From Oregon. As the clouds burst, the worst is yet to come. The sky is alone, surrounded by no one. I am someone, but it's not in sync. No one is someone, it's a statement I think. A blank used to capture, frames that freeze in mental pictures. The puncher, holds the rapture of my thoughts. I can't go home.
Track number 13, Delusive Decorum.
That is what it says, yes.
I arrive to unite all those that serve Christ. The nation of 35 working together to save lives as the days go by. We must continue our watch, help each other collaborate and share all of our thoughts, experience, held in a matchbox, ran a fire from sackcloth. Transmit monumental rhymes to John Lewis to make the future shot. Read into an ink blotch, don't misinterpret the smudge spot. It's all official, it's all official. As the legacy continues to be a
Track number 14, No Alien,
No.
Just Ant Farm.
If you follow a light down a dark path, the path can go anywhere, eventually leading to a dark end. If you are the light, you are the path.
identified by an ankle bracelet, placed in head equipment specialized to make me forget. Be quiet, I benefit, observing my past. To go against the grain and watch the world behind the glass. I can't adapt, perhaps my flesh makes it hurt. With the segregated colony, digging in the dirt.
There's just so many different styles on this record. I am digging the shit out of this, man. Track number 15, Molasses. Go ahead, I know it's on there somewhere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We can begin. First of all, let me say that I have always been curious about those things which makes the average person's blood run cold with fear and horror.
An abundance of punch and encumbrance.
Oh, Alfred Hitchcock.
Stop it, man. This guy's lost. He can't help it. He never had. Visit the cryptic picnic, quick to grip your clavicle and push down on it. If you can't afford to pay homage, file for welfare to support it. Logic can't walk the magic carpet without strings attached
Eating molasses out my asses. I knew you'd find it, you fucker. Track number 16, Wait for the Drums.
Wait for him.
Sometimes I wonder what I've been waiting for. When opportunity knocks, I need to answer the door. Be myself and let rays of sunlight shine. It's time to live out all the dreams in my mind. It's what I make it for. I can't wait for it to happen. The answer to all my questions.
Track number 17, the other part of
Yeah.
the title track, Life First.
I'm guided down a path with a life defined. Plant my flag in the soil of a spiritual state of mind. My rhyme shines light, reflected from the divine. Kick a verse for the masses, change the face of mankind. I'm blind to the flesh, someone blind to the truth.
Final track on the record is just something called Untitled.
I have, for John, I have untitled, unlisted outro.
Okay. I just have Untitled.
Yes.
It's so sudden. You know what I mean? It's so sudden. Footballs. Might as well wait for the drums. For I display my life and the things I've done. You might as well wait for the drums. For I display.
You would think that this would be Wait for the Drums.
It would have made sense. Yes.
Yes.
That is your record of the week for episode 609. This
It is.
Braille.
It is.
And the name of the record is Life First, Half the Battle. That record was great, man.
See? I find all this cool shit.
So enjoy this artist of the month for the remainder of October.
Yes.
2025. Braille, your artist of the month with Life First, Half the Battle. We'll remind you the one and done was ISIS with Rebel Soul. We do have an old to the new.
Oh, yes, we do.
I almost just said that, and now I will say it.
Please do.
We have an old to the new, and we referenced it earlier in the show. The old to the new comes to us from friend of the show, the Green-Eyed Bandit, Eric Sermon. He teams up with...
He's just on a production on this, but
yes,
he is listed as the primary artist.
It's part of his record.
Yes.
The performers would be Clifford Smith Jr., professionally known as
I gotta go all the way back.
H-E-H-O-D, man.
As well as the Hot Topic, friend of the show, Reggie Noble,
Mhm.
Redman. This is called Look At 'Em. And it is your old to the new for episode 609 of Mr. Throwback Thursday.
It's start time.
E-double, map to spell trouble. Yeah. Yeah, in the bubble. Yeah. Funk Lordian was good. Yeah. Look, I give a bad name a bad name. A bad boy and this bad boy do bad things. You rap dudes missing the point, this bad aim. If I'm missing the point, then I'm just having a bad game. Things changed since the cash came. I added Blaze to my last name and smack flames. Out of rappers, you mad rappers is mad lame. No cap, homie, that iron on me, don't act strange. Marvel at me, I'm low key, but gang. Brother got a hammer, provoke me, then bang bang. Press delete on your mainframe. You lame brains in these 5 boroughs, it's a different world. Dwayne Wayne. Yo! You know Kadeem, but I'm harder, son. I tell a hater to get a life, but borrow one. You need to stop it where you started from. Cause y'all don't get how I get it where I got it from.
They thought a nigga wasn't gonna survive, huh? I proved that the devil was alive, huh? My IG live is on fire, huh? That's why I'm the nigga you admire, huh? Look at him!
Okay. How y'all feel out there?
What your boy talking about? Look at him!
How y'all feel out there?
Let's go, nigga! Yo!
I hustle hard, but I'm trap free. Good life, booty calls like Blackstreet. I carry 19 without the vaccine. I'm on real nigga time, exactly. Madagascar, how I build a catalog. I ain't lying, when I eat, I'm an animal. I got a Hitchcock belly from hip hop, and you lip syncing with flip flops on TikTok. Yo, I motivate my whole city. I'm making the bands cheesecake, the old Diddy. You young boys still split 50-50. A boss nigga never do 50-50. Get you right up, nigga. You can't copy the God design. Sure, I know my pen got a beautiful mind. Side by say, my intel Lil Denzel, he got game, yo. You thought a nigga wasn't gonna survive, huh? I proved that the devil was alive, huh? My IG live is on fire, huh? That's why I'm the nigga you admire, huh? Look at him.
Okay, how y'all feel out there?
What your boy talking about? Look at him.
How y'all feel out there?
Let's go, nigga. Yo, my whole crew going off. Huh. Yeah, my cell phone going off. Huh. Yo, my whole city going off. Huh. Yeah, just recognize I'm a boss. Huh. Look at my whole crew going off. Huh. Yeah, my cell phone going off. Huh. Yo, my whole city going off. Huh. Yeah, just recognize I'm a boss. Huh. Look at him.
Man, not enough meth on that track. I like the meth part. I love Reggie, but I like the a little bit more of an even breakdown. But that track was badass. Production on that was really, really good.
And the video, for those of you who watch it, is awful.
Yeah, it's very, very AI. I don't like AI. I've been saying that for weeks now. AI scares me. AI is just a lazy person's way of getting around creativity. But you can't AI those lyrics and those verses and that delivery.
No.
Reggie was on fire. So
how did I move that? Sorry.
That is the old to the new for episode 609. Look at him.
Indeed.
Eric Sermon, Method Man, and Red Man. Your artist of the month, Braille, brought you your record of the week, Life First, Half the Battle. And your one and done was ISIS with Rebel Soul. We will take our final break of the show. And when we come back, indeed, time for Bill Reed's lyrics on Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 609. BR's L's coming right at you, Gail.
Thank you, John. Good work. All right, let's see. All right, I've had too much to drink. I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. My bladder ain't what it used to be.
Look at him. So what did we think of that one and done, or the old and the new? I dug it. I really dug the record of the week. And even the one and done wasn't terrible, but the record of the week was really, really good. And like I said, Braille's got like 12 albums. So definitely give those a listen during the course of the month. But the old of the new, that Eric Sermon project's going to be something when it finally drops. If the rest of that record sounds anything like "Look at him," then we're all in for a treat with that, because that track was on fire. But you wouldn't expect much less out of Eric Sermon, would you, sir?
Me, no.
That track was, I was just saying, if the rest of that album, the rest of that project sounds anything like that, then Sermon hit a home run. So,
oh yeah, and I would expect nothing less. Like I said.
Well, welcome back.
Thanks. I feel better.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I do not believe I would have made it through the rest of the show had I not taken a break during our break.
Mm-hmm.
Gerald. Tasty. All right. I need a drop real quick. How about... Well, you know what we should do? We should do this one. Right, Sean? And then make sure I got the disclaimer. It's over there next to the molasses out your asses. It is nearby. It's over 1 and down 2. Directly across from it is this.
It may sound nasty and it may sound mean, but I'm into little boys that are about 17.
There's no disclaimer for that one. It just is what it is. Sorry.
Bill Reed's lyrics is a fun thing, isn't it?
It is quite. I enjoy it, I have to say. All right, we get the Burl video ready. I got the drop ready. Are you ready?
Are you ready? No.
No. Okay. Is that corn? Are you ready? The blind. So that's what that is. All right. Let's bring this in. I will unmute. So you're going to echo. What is Shree? Who's your mama?
But it starts with Bill.
I'm Bill S. Preston. It's called reading. Top to bottom, left to right. Group words together as a sentence. Take Tylenol for any headaches. Midol for any cramps.
Most people probably don't listen to the lyrics, but they should.
Welcome to Bill Reed's Lyrics.
Hello. This is Bill Reed's Lyrics. It is an educational discussion of artistic expression and creativity of modern lyricists. Bill may recite explicit or offensive language. Professional supervision is suggested for sensitive listeners. The average views and opinions within these lyrics are not necessarily those of Mr. Throwback Thursday or its hosts, and will be in the area of 160 WPMs. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, humor heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 609. It is indeed the properly disclaimed Bill Reed's Lyrics.
Yes, because if we don't disclaim it, Bill gets in trouble.
I do, yes.
Not anymore. No, not anymore.
No,
because
determined that those
those who may be offended outside of our normal listeners aren't going to be listening.
More than likely, yes.
Yes. If they do, they should know what they're getting into.
Exactly.
But in the meantime,
and in between time,
I'm going to head over to Private Shiz at.
Where I already am.
Well, that's good. And then I will send you this.
Oh, God. We talked about him last week, didn't we?
We did. That's what made me look.
Okay. Where am I going?
Verse 1.
After intro?
Well, yeah. I mean, you could do intro if you want. Doesn't matter. You can do the chorus, too, if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do the intro. Why not? It's the only intro we had tonight. So, John, you'll like this.
Yeah. So, intro.
Yeah.
and with no type of ado, if you will.
Yeah,
it's dirt nasty at that. So,
yeah, it is.
Little Grover styley, whether nearer or further. We will cue that motherfucking piano.
Yeah. Dirt nasty, motherfuckers. Check this shit out. It's like this. Yo. First of all, my dick is small, 3 inches hard, 2 little balls. When the lights are out, I stick it in her mouth. She said, I don't smoke Virginia Slims. I wear a rubber if it fits. Shit. But they don't make condoms for baby dicks. Maybe it's time to buy the pump. Every time I stick my dick in, I come. Ugh. And my last girlfriend was a stripper. Bitch had beef curtains. Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. If you want it all day, don't call me. Nope. But you can call me Itty Bitty Swizzle Stick. Even Mini-Me started laughing at my little dick. Please, Lord, tell me if you're listening. I'm tired of having stage fright in the men's urinal. Ugh. Baby dick. Itty bitty baby dick. Baby dick, baby dick. Baby dick. Itty bitty baby dick. He got a baby dick.
Quality lyricism from Dirt Nasty.
You made me read the term swizzle stick. Am I going to get sued now?
If you're referring to ice cream, yes.
I don't think this was referring ice cream.
Then you're okay.
All right, then. Oh, man.
John wants to know when you're going to start reading the lyrics, man.
Ha, ha, ha.
Is Bill in like a real world confessional? Is that what you're thinking?
And this is where Bill usually says, I don't mind when you stare. It's when you squint that I get pissed off. Hat is changed.
All right, then I would appreciate it, and I'm sure everyone else would too, if you would take us the fuck home.
I would too. Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 609, brought to you in part by our good friends at Def Rugs. DefRugs.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at Def Rugs. Handmade, high-quality, hip-hop themed rugs from the original Rug E Fresh, Marshall Fox, and his business associate, the guy who brought you the old to the new.
Indeed.
The green-eyed bandit, Eric Sermon. Get yourself a Def Rug and enjoy a Def Rug today. Our good friend Heather Lent up in Schenectady, New York, the proprietor of the Bittersweet Candy Company, and that makes her Candy Girl. She makes candy and chocolate that is handmade, small batch, different, and
delicious.
Check them out on Facebook and order at bittersweetcandy.com. Use our
it's good
code
time
Throwback.
now.
Yeah, very good.
It's starting to cool down.
Use our code Throwback and save 10% off your order at bittersweetcandy.com. Melted Mics at MLTDMICS, meltedmics.com. Our code MR Throwback Thursday saves you 10% off of all those hip hop and other pop culture themed items, brought to you by the mind of Pumice T. Mendola.
Mm-hmm.
He has t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, all sorts of cool stuff. Go to
And all
Melton
that
Mike's.
and all that.
Use that code MR Throwback Thursday, save 10% off your order. Don't forget to visit us, MrThrowbackThursday.com, the homepage for everything TBT related.
Yes.
Leave us a voice message by clicking that microphone that says hit us up. You can also follow us on our other socials, Twitter at @the_MR_TBT and Bill_MR_TBT. That's also my Instagram handle. Jamie's Instagram, MR Throwback Thursday. You can see us on TikTok at MR Throwback Thursday, where we post shorts from the show.
Mhm.
We also post those shorts on the YouTube channel.
Yes, where we need more followers.
We do. YouTube.com/MRTBT. Go there, like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends.
Yes,
Share
please.
The channel with your enemies. Tell them about Bill Reed's lyrics. They will get a kick out of it.
And I got some news from an inside source today
Oh, did you?
that there is a very, very, very good chance that our new mugs with this medallion right here
Yes.
could be arriving next week.
Nice. Nice.
And in
Or
that
snice,
shipment,
should I say.
nice, if you will, in that shipment, there are three, count them, three, one of a kind,
Very cool.
like Cool Keith Says mugs.
Very cool.
They will be raffled
Uh-huh.
to pay for our legal fees.
Yes.
Because we may need to pay some legal fees, and we would like to have the funds to do so.
We're not going to pay any legal fees. Fuck that guy.
I have to prepare for all contingencies.
I understand that. Fuck that guy.
Yes. But yes, there's a very, very good chance that when I return
Mhm.
from New Jersey, that they may be here, or they may be here very shortly thereafter.
And when are you returning, sir?
Sunday.
Very cool. So we are on our regular schedule.
Yes, I would have let you know ahead of time.
Okay.
I've
I
been
kind of
trying.
thought so, and I didn't
Yeah.
remember you saying anything. So
Nope.
I
Yeah, I try to plan them away from show days, but if they happen to fall on show days, I alert you as soon as I can so that we can schedule ahead of time.
I'm actually going to see a concert. As people listen, I am going to a concert tonight. You'll be in Atlantic City.
Mm-hmm.
I, as you're listening, will be preparing to go to the Bardavon Theater in Poughkeepsie, New York to see the Robert Cray Band.
Nice.
So I'm very, very excited about that. We saw Lucas Nelson about 6 weeks ago.
I don't know what that is.
That is Willie Nelson's son.
Oh, that is
And-
why I don't know.
and
But I can't get you to go see Grandmaster Flash and Large Professor when they're in town.
I tried to get passes for that.
Yes, but you didn't go anyway.
No, because I wanted
Large Pro
passes
was
for that.
Large Pro was just at a record store.
And that was more expensive than the Grandmaster Flash show was. That was in the same spot that Toastface Grilla was in years ago.
Yeah.
The vinyl room.
Yeah, right across from the wagon wheel.
Dude, they were charging like $55 a person for that.
But you could have gone to the wagon wheel and gotten pizza.
Well, I do like pizza.
Yeah.
I will say that. Where did I leave off?
I don't know.
The
I
social
don't pay
media-
attention to you.
The social media network. Yes. all the social
YouTube.
Twitter,
Go to YouTube and
Instagram,
like us.
YouTube. Yes. YouTube.com/MRTBT. Like, subscribe. Hit
Yes.
that subscribe button.
As I've been watching these videos, you're supposed to tell people to smash the subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button.
Yes, and then click the bell so you're notified.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yes. I could put up like a graphic on here and it would like a smashing, like a Hulk smashing a button, but I don't do that stuff. I don't care.
Meanwhile, Hulk smashed.
Indeed.
So
But anyway.
do what Jamie said. Smash the subscribe button.
Yes.
Click the bell so that it lets you know. when
Leave
we're
us
on.
comments.
Yes, please.
Engage.
Yes.
Share. Whatever.
Or Sonny.
You could do that too.
One of them's dead.
Yeah. So we would prefer that you were not dead.
Hey, are we doing a foosball this week?
Not at this point. We're like 37 hours into the show.
All I know is that I beat the shit out of your son this week, so I'm happy.
And I stepped on Felicia's neck.
You did.
And okay.
Oh, by the way, I saw Ronnie this weekend.
Did you?
I did, yes. So he looks very happy. Always great to see Ronnie in person.
Indeed.
And when Ranger season starts, he's probably coming over to the house to him and Maggie will come over to the house, and we'll probably have some food and some beverages.
Maggie
and watch
may
some hockey. Yeah, maybe Maggie may not. Who knows?
Indeed. Yeah. No. What the fuck was I going to say? Before Ronnie. Foosball. Yeah. So Felicia, as we all know in the league, Felicia is the taco of the league. She tends to forget that she's even in the league sometimes. But this week, she saw that Jaden Daniels was hurt.
Yes.
And Daniels in command. And she went out and she acquired Aaron Rodgers.
And the apostrophe that goes with it.
Yes. And she, after the waivers went through, she forgot to start Aaron Rodgers. So I went and put him into her starting lineup
for her
after games had started, because I was playing her and I did not feel it was right for me to kill her with an incomplete lineup.
Right.
So the rest of you
don't go on your own.
Yeah, you're on your own. I understand that Felicia is taco and sometimes things happen. And it was against me. It wasn't against any of you. I would not have made that change if it was against any of you. Since it was against me, I felt the need to make that change. Don't go calling me because you're stuck in traffic and can't check your lineup and say, hey, I need you to put this person in. Not going to happen.
No, all I know is, like I said, I might have set a record for points I've ever scored in a week this week. I don't quite know how, but I'm at 161 points.
That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points.
I have no idea how many points I had.
I got major. I could have gotten more too, but I had the wrong tight end in. I thought Mark Andrews was going to have a big week against KC, and Kyle Pitts had a big week against Washington. He was on my bench, so I could have had another 9 points in here. I could have been up to 170.
I had Woody Marks on my bench. He had 25.9.
But he won you money.
He did. That was a rough pick. That was
So I'm glad for you on that.
Me too.
So congratulations to those who won, those who lost. We'll go over foosball next week.
We will.
Let's see. So I believe it's shout outs time. I think that's where we
sounds like a plan.
Here. Shout outs go to Gail Dunmeyer, Manny Baez, Sarah Henderson, John Henderson, Hugo Gonzalez, Sanket Patel, Clay Arsenault, the Shrieking Warrior Jennifer Buchanan, Jason Heath, Jessica Walker, Shane Hatley, Ahoy Mateys Captain Ricky Schnarr, Mr. Cranky Pants Brian Hollenbeck, the legendary Kevin Van Buren, Robert Jeffroy, Kate Harvey, Catherine Liska, Wanda Calamia and Gunther, and Lion Lindwoodell. They get shouted out every week because
I got 5 on it.
Or more, and because they're paying our legal fees.
Yes. Want to get your name mentioned every week? Become a patron. Go to patreon.com/MRTBT. Friends of the show, don't forget, 1980s now, Will, Cat, and John, Anthony Imran, Rug Boy over at Jock and Nerd, Talking Ty at What's the Word with Brooklyn Ty, DJ B, the hardest working turntablist in the world, on itsfreshradio.com and the Fresh Radio app for your phones, where you can get the world premiere of each episode of our show at 9 p.m. East on Wednesday nights. You can also go to Wild One Radio at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, as well as all podcast hosting services.
Yeah, and once again, if you listen to podcasts somewhere, well, you probably aren't hearing us. You're probably not hearing us if you listen somewhere that we're not. But if you listen somewhere and we are not there, email us, message us on social media somewhere so we can get there.
We need to know.
Yes.
We need to go.
We need to be aware.
Because we have legal fees.
we may. I'm preparing. So I'm going to the casino.
Until next week, my friend, good luck at the casino. We will
Thank
see you next week. Take good care of yourselves. and each other. Wash your hands.
Wash your butts.
Rest in peace to the Mets season. Good luck to your Yankees.
Thank you. Thank you.
Until next time, keep it classic.
Like Cool Keith said, don't press star for Pathmark. I'll be home after dark. I'm tired of Pop-Tart.
And always remember,
new school stale, old school fresh.
F-R-E-S-H